Well met, friends! It's time for us to take on Childra Inerabita. With a name like that, you would figure it's going to be some sort of snow bunny boss. Unfortunately, it's not the fun kind of snow bunny, it's the evil demonic type. And his level just so happens to be the hardest starting level in the entire Zero series. So much fun! It's not so much really difficult, of course, but it's very, very tricky, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Zero, we've just got a reading.
Dark Elf detected. Beginning pursuit.
So there was the Dark Elf. We have to chase after it. Pretty straightforward. There's a chip down there, but I'm not grabbing it because this level has very tight timing requirements. And this is Childra.
Who the heck are you? Heh, you must be after that Dark Elf too, am I right? You'll have to get past me first.
And he jumps to his sub. Can you hear me? Zero, there's a switch up ahead that lowers the ocean's water level. Hit it and slow the mech down. So that's the basic premise of this level. We have to race this sub to the switches and hit them before it does. So, yeah. This level happens to be a little bit of a throwback to the X series. A lot of the underwater levels there featured subs of some kind that you had to fight or race against or whatever, but this one's a little bit different. You don't actually have to so much dodge its attacks or anything, as simply beat it to the switches. The level also happens to borrow a bit of an idea from Polar's level from 02, where there's items throughout the level that make the boss fight easier as long as you hit them all, which I fully intend to do. And letting the sub get ahead of me so that it can take out those spikes for me, because getting the jumps right there, pretty difficult. I already have all of the switches for this section. There's a total of 4 in the level, in case anyone's curious, and the sub is completely immune to attack, so attacking it serves no purpose. If you see me hitting it, I'm just doing that for show. It serves no purpose whatsoever. Okay. Boss fight time. Oh shit! It's Dark Elf!
Zero! Dark Elf!
Stop it! And the magic pixie dust. Shock! Black hole? Oh shit, it's El Piso! No wait, it's X's final form from 01. No, it's some weird bastard child of both.
I'll have to take care of this guy first.
Okay, so this is the sub-boss. He's a bit of a wannabe of X and El Piso. He borrows some attacks from both. That laser, obviously, from X in 01. The rocks, not sure where the fuck those came from. But who really cares? It's easy enough to dodge, and it lines him up really nicely. When he throws out spears, which he'll probably... Oh, shit. Fuck. Button mash to victory. Okay, come on. He should go down like one more hit. There we go. Watch out for his hands. When he throws the spears, stand anywhere not in one of the 5 directions from him, and you should be fine. A light jump will do it. Or just standing slightly off center. Either or. Okay, back to the race with the sub. The next switch should be down here. Okay, so far so good. Now comes the really tricky part. I have to get in front of that sub again. Part of that requires a leap of faith off there, and it looks like I'm not going to get the last switch. Because it's in front of me right now, and the last switch is right there. So, yeah. 3 out of 5. No, wait, 3 out of 4. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Especially since the last switch is really difficult to hit. You have to climb off that tower and do a leap of faith and just kind of get in front of it. If you're really lucky, you'll get in front of the sub, and then it's just like a straight dash to it. But I fucked that up. I was a little bit too slow on the climb. So I kind of paid the price for that. The boss fight is going to be just slightly difficult, though. As CL said at the start, hitting those switches lowers the water level. If you come in without hitting any switches, this room is full of water all the way up past the screen. Like, both screens of this room are full of water. First switch will get it down to like 3/4, then like halfway. If you get all the switches, the water is like barely past Zero's knees. It's nothing at all. Really makes this fight a complete cakewalk. But not that lucky.
What a pain you are. I thought you'd be easier to scare off than that. No more games on children in Urubita. Of Wiles numbers. I'll see that smug face of yours frozen with fear.
Sure you will, laddie. Sure you will. Okay. Easiest way to do this fight, stay above the water. Which is part of the reason why lowering it was so bloody important. Because several of his attacks are damn near impossible to really dodge if the water is all the way at the top. But with the water down like it is, we can just use the huge fucking safe zones to our advantage. And he goes down just like that. So his X skill didn't make an appearance. He just throws this huge shard of ice across the screen. It's really easy to dodge, especially if you have the water low enough like that. And yeah, just use the air. Stay out of the water. That's about all there. Just use a lot of hit and run tactics, basically. That's all you need to do.
You're kidding me. Why is this happening to me?
Kablooey, bitch. And there goes Childra. 75% because I hit 3 switches and there just so happened to be 4 switches in the level. So that cost me 5 mission points. I could have S-ranked that level if I got that last switch. It's kind of depressing, but I'll live. You got the Ice Body chip, which means we are now set to take on Hellbat, who has a really easy level. If you're having a lot of trouble with Blazing Flizzard's level, don't worry about going to Hellbat's level first. It's pretty easy, and it will make Blazing Flizzard quite a bit easier. Although, just a boss fight, really, and if you're having trouble with Blazing Flizzard's boss fight, you're kind of fucked. It's not really that difficult. You captured the X skill of Childra in Urubita. See, the word Inaba and rabbit is both in his fucking name. He also has the knit word child in there. So it's like he's a small rabbit. You got the Throwblade. The Throwblade is Zero's equivalent of Childra's X skill, which you didn't actually see. Basically, it shoots off this huge fucking shard of ice. Basically, remember Harpia's ability from 02 that we got? The really shitty little slash thing that I never really used? It's basically that, except awesome. I like it. Cyber Elf Kynite was inside. Alright, so, 1 boss remaining. Stay tuned for some Hellbat.